How we doing, guys? Johnny here at Movement Evolution, and this is your 3 quick tip to kickstart your mobility guide. We are kicking off with the shoulder car. Now, the shoulder car can be done double kneeling, it can be done half kneeling, or initially at the start we can do it standing. For today I'm going to demonstrate the double kneeling, as this helps isolate the shoulder a little bit better. Ultimately, you can start this from standing, and as you're getting better control, you can bring it right down to the ground level where it allows less compensations. And that's all we're trying to do. We're trying to eliminate anything else from jumping in to help the shoulder other than the shoulder, okay? So, shoulder car. First things first, when we're going for a kneeling, we're going to make sure that we tilt that pelvis inward, and that's going to help us eliminate any compensations from the lower back when we're moving through. As we tilt that pelvis inward, we should feel the glutes come on and the abs come on, okay? Everything nice and tight. From here, we're going to tense and fire the triceps so that it allows and locks the arm and keeps it to stay straight. One of the common compensations is the arm bending as we go through the range, so tensing the tricep really helps eliminate that. Third, with the other hand, we're going to clench the fist and pull it in nice and tight by our side. Ultimately, you could stick a foam roller or a yoga block in here that would help make it a little bit more and provide more feedback. More tensile feedback essentially provides more information to the brain from the shoulder. The more information we can provide to the brain, the more stimulus, the greater change for mobility gain. So, getting started. Everything locked down, tight. We're going to get the arm to the ear, give or take. It may be a little bit worse or a little bit better when it comes to yourself, but the key here is to pick a distance that doesn't hurt and more importantly doesn't force you to cheat because you're trying to make it so difficult. So, once we get the arm to the ear, we're going to think about turning that thumb and the bicep to the outside of the body. So you'll see, if you can imagine, I had a little X on my bicep here. As I get the arm to the ear, or wherever it is that you're going to rotate from, we're going to start turning that hand and that bicep away from the body. Notice everything here is all still nice and square. We want to push back and hold extension, still internally rotate it for 5 seconds. Then we're going to reverse the move. We're going to start turning the thumb and turning that bicep, that X on the bicep, back up to the ceiling, back into the ear, and that's the kneeling shoulder car. Very important that we breathe properly throughout. When people tend to start their mobility work, they tend to tense up and hold their breath, especially when they're learning anything new. The key here is to send lots of oxygen into what we're trying to do, feeding the oxygen, feeding the oxygen. You hold your breath and you start doing a mobility move, no matter how good it is, the body's going to go, what the fuck are you doing here? This is not what we need, all right? So remember to breathe fully and aggressively. That exaggerated breath helps bring the core into it more, and like I said earlier on, the more tension we can apply, the more feedback comes from the brain, the arm, and the central nervous system. That's our double kneeling shoulder car. Again, this can be done half kneeling and standing.